Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more with Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $999. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid.
Balik po tayo dito sa tahanan ng Pinoy Liga Cup, the ENDERUN colleges here in Taguig. And we're into our third game of this quintuple header Sunday for the Pinoy Liga, the big dance. And we're here with Coach Chris King de la Cruz on board, together with Martin Diaz, calling the shots here at the sidelines. And the games at hand today is between the ENDERUN College's Titans, the rank number 11 team, going up against the number 23 team, the PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins. And Martin, kamusta ka? No? We had two great ball games earlier.
Oo nga, Coach Chris. I'm doing good, excited for this exciting lineup of matchups for today. Especially yung laban na to, yung ENDERUN at PCU, may konting history sa NAASCU, of course,
Yeah.
and MNCAA.
Itong ENDERUN Titans will be bannered as usual by Kenneth Uwumba. And the likes of Christian Malano will also join the fray for Coach Pipo Nwondo, and they will be enjoying their, sasabi natin, home court advantage as their families, friends, and supporters are present here on a Sunday afternoon playing against PCU Dasmariñas, who also plays in the Universities, Colleges, and Athletic League, or UCAL.
Yes.
And let's turn it over right now to Richard Tampos, our venue announcer, for the starting five. And the first 5 for both teams are now up. DJ Howe, De Los Reyes, Albert Libago, Jalen Garcia, and Daniel Lodal will be starting for Coach Pipo Nuondo against Odone, Ramas Carriola, Reyes for PCU. Reyes, no go on that mid-range try, but Tita Toscanini is there for the cleanup job. See the support here for the PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins. Martin, nandito yung kanilang pep squad.
Oo. And I think it's gonna be a crucial part here for PCU, just creating that hectic environment and kumbaga comfortable spot yung Enderun dito eh. And for sure si Tito Toscani is gonna be a huge part of this run for PCU.
Opone against DJ Howe. Melandres. 4 shot is good.
Beautiful jumper there. Fernandez.
That's Brandares. Turnover. Mascarriola driving strong. 6 quick points for PCU Dasmariñas. Under 2 minutes pass by here in the first quarter.
Maganda yung start dito ng PCU. Just creating havoc on the defensive end. Forcing turnovers and converting.
DJ Howe not getting the shot, but counter steal. Hans De Los Reyes inside. Oh, misses the shot, but he will be fouled in the process. And that, I think, will go against Alvin Reyes, one of the top guys for the PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins. Hans De Los Reyes tripping the line for 2 free throws, making the first 8 minutes, 21 seconds remaining, scoring the first point for the Enderun Titans.
And nakakatawa din kasi a little bit of a backstory. I graduated from Enderun and played under Coach Pipo Nuondo for 5 years. And si Hans De Los Reyes, rookie ko yan eh. So it's very refreshing and just so nice to see him now taking a little bit of a leadership role for the Titans.
Hans De Los Reyes, one of the leaders of this Enderun Titans. Steady player who can mix it up inside, outside.
Yeah.
6-2 is our count now. Daniel Udal gives it to DJ Howe. DJ Howe, Hans De Los Reyes, and he will be fouled going for the 3-point shot. Balik tayo sa sinasabi mo kanina, Hans De Los Reyes getting the touches in this sequence. Wala pang 3 minutes pero nakakailang touches na si Hans De Los Reyes.
Okay na nga eh. It's good to see him set the tone for Enderun. Obviously, this Enderun team is a young team. And, you know, this has kind of been a trend for these young teams na nagkakahiyaan. So it's good to see Hans start off aggressive and set the tone for his
Also,
team.
notably, Jalen Garcia, who used to go off the bench starting today. Ito din, isang spitfire din yan on offense eh. Si Jalen Garcia.
Pag
on the part of
uminit din si
Enderun.
Jalen.
Yes.
Here comes
Alvin
Tito.
Reyes.
Oh
Oh!
my goodness.
Slamma-jamma by Tita Toscani. Skying high. Breaking the rim on that slam dunk to make it 8-5 for
Galit ata si
PCU.
Tito Toscani.
Odal, 3-point shot. That's the specialty of the house for Daniel Odal. Hans De Los Reyes protecting the rock, and again, but Hans De Los Reyes being bothered there by the defense of Tita Toscani.
A little bit too overeager there on that drive for Hans De Los Reyes.
Got a lot of effort there by Hans, going against a bigger and heftier defender. Daniel Odal, or rather Kenneth Uwumba checking in now. Tita Toscani again, 6 straight points for the big man of PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins to make it 10-5 with 7 minutes left here in the first quarter. We have a timeout by ENDERUN Colleges. We will be back. Ten to 5 is our count. PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins up by 5 points against the ENDERUN Titans, the 11th-ranked team here in the Pinoy Liga Cup Big Dance. 7 minutes left. Coach Chris King de la Cruz here on board together with Martin Daes, bringing you the action on this hot Sunday afternoon kasi init
ng aksyon, ang init sa labas. Grabe ang bilis ng pace ng PCU to start off the ballgame.
How this Philippines is flowing.
basket from Mascabiola. Alfred Reyes.
Self-made basket yung PCU on that end. A little bit of a mental lapse there.
Lucky break there for ENDERUN. Basket credited to Albert Libago. Kenneth Uwumba driving strong and he will be fouled upstairs and will earn the trip to the line for 2 free throws with 6 minutes 23 seconds left in the first. Kenneth Uwumba, the usual strong, bodied, agile forward for ENDERUN Colleges taking charge.
And itong si Kenneth Uwumba is not your prototypical big. He's kind of this new age big who loves to push pace, get downhill, ala Giannis Antetokounmpo,
Yes.
no? I'm excited to see then how he performs against a larger
And stronger people to stand. Maganda dito kay Kenneth Uwumba. He has also a soft touch from the line. He makes his score.
para rin yung steady, no,
Yes.
coach?
2 out of 2 for Kenneth Uwumba to make it 10-9. But still here, PCU running. Shots mothered that time by ENDERUN.
Pero kita mo talaga, coach, yung intent ng PCU. Every time they rebound the ball, they're trying to push pace every single time.
Atake talaga eh.
Oo.
Attack mode yung PCU. Every possession, walang magdadalawang isip.
And you know, with ENDERUN, I played under Coach Pipo. He's really, yung signature ni Coach Pipo, kumbaga, is the X's and O's, running these beautiful set plays. So it's a good contrast, and I'm excited to see how this matchup plays out.
Traveling violation against Nino Gianopone, the point guard of PCU Dasmariñas. Ball possession will go back to the hands of ENDERUN Colleges. 5 minutes 44 seconds remaining. Still PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins holding a slim lead at this point. 10-9, Kenneth Uwumba. DJ Howe sizing up his defender and
Another steal.
Brandares will go all the way. Basic principle dun, walang pito, magdire-diretso ka. Nag-hesitate si Brandares eh.
Oo.
Kala niya there was a foul against Kenneth Uwumba. Sabi ng referees, go.
Oo.
Di na-
Bumirit yung ref, no blood, no foul daw.
Hindi na tayo magkarinigan dito because of the action brought by the drummers by
Oo.
the PCU Dasmariñas. And that speaks of the game, no? The passion being brought in by the PCU Dasmariñas as Dave Bagatnan checks in for PCU together with their other FSA, Kingsley Anaba, and turnover here by ENDERUN Titans, giving the ball back to the hands of PCU Dasmariñas. PCU holding a 3-point lead, 12-9 with 5 minutes 12 seconds remaining in the first.
Great back and forth action in these teams. Medyo nag-intensify na rin yung defensive effort on both ends.
4 minutes, 56 seconds. Annaba underneath. Too strong on that short stab inside. Joey Panganiban. And let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Daphne Lozano, for her report. Let's turn it over to Daphne Lozano for her report. We're still waiting for Daphne as we are experiencing technical difficulties at this moment. Bagatnan, 3-point shot is good.
What a way to respond by Bagatnan after that tough layup from Hanselos Reyes.
And PCU Dasmariñas came here to play.
Oo.
Martin Bagatnan, he checked, but they recover it.
And kita
Again.
mo talaga yung energy ng PCU. Grabe.
Alvin Reyes breaking through with a 3-point shot. It's raining threes here
Oo.
at the Enderun College's gym.
It's raining on a Sunday afternoon, Coach Chris.
24-13, an 11-point lead. And handa na ba si Daphne? Let's turn it over to Daphne with her report.
Came here for the experience, and I told the boys to just enjoy the game. And so far we can see the Dolphins enjoying themselves as they also showcased us a slamma jamma in the 6th minute of this quarter and raining threes. Coach Johnny also added that while enjoying, they should still be mindful of executing their plays properly to clinch the win for today's match against the Titans. That's all for now. Back to you, Chris and Martin.
Thank you very much, Daphne. And Kenneth Wumba with the slamma jamma.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to my TikTok moment. What a play.
Kenneth Wumba took the elevator to the penthouse and tumuloy pa siya, Coach Chris. Hindi siya tumigil.
Kenneth Wumba bringing the house down here at the Enderun College gym. As PCU Dasmariñas suits work time, we have a timeout.
To clinch the win for today's match against the Titans. That's all for now. Back to you, Chris and Martin.
Let's see here.
Oh my goodness,
replay.
Coach Chris.
To clinch the win for today's match against the Titans. That's all for now.
We
Back
can
to you,
get this
Chris and
replay
Martin.
going. But Kenneth Wumba, hindi ko lang alam kung
To
legal po
clinch
yan
the win
na
for today's
ganun
match
kataas
against the
ang rank mo,
Titans. That's
Kenneth
all for
Wumba.
now. Back to you, Chris and Martin.
We'll be back. Take a look. Let's see.
Oh my goodness. Off
And
To
it
clinch
is
the win
Wumba.
for today's match against the Titans. That's all for now. Back to you, Chris and Martin.
Joey Panganiban flying high. What a play there
Amazing,
by
amazing
Kenneth Wumba. The hoop and the harm. TikTok highlight play.
play. And you said
Let's
it there,
see
Coach
here.
Chris.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness. His head was way above the rim.
Rim rattling.
And you're right, Coach Chris. That is the perfect TikTok moment for Kenneth Wumba.
Kingsley Annaba. You're owned now by Kenneth Wumba.
Grabe yun, Coach Chris. Nagising ako doon.
Joshua Dinyo. Balik ngayon. Bagatnan. Soft touch on the outside. Won't go. Albert Libago. Bouncing the ball off Kingsley Annaba.
Play there from Albert Libago.
Intelligent play by Albert Libago on that sequence. 1 minute 45 seconds remaining in the first. Kita mo, Martin, nasa first quarter pa lang tayo, and this game has been filled with highlights on both teams.
And I think this has a lot to do with just the tournament format that we have. Obviously, this is the first ever big dance of Pinoy Liga Cup, but it does have that March Madness feel to it.
Iba yung atmosphere kasi alam mo, isang talo lang uwi ka na eh.
Exactly.
And that brings a whole lot of different aura
Oo.
to the teams which are participating.
Oo. And something that we've never seen here in the
And
Philippines as well.
kanina yung University Perpetual Help Binyan, a lower seed.
Oo.
Upset
no?
yung 8th seed na
Grabe.
CEU Scorpions. No?
And you know, it's, alam mo naman sa basketball, there are good and bad days, so literally anything can happen here in the big dance.
PCU saving that possession as Murillo calls the play now for the Dolphins. Anaba providing the shield. Murillo. Anaba couldn't handle the rock. Malano off the chase, and he will score. Only a 1-point lead now for PCU Dasmariñas, who was off the races earlier.
And you know, this is what I love about that sequence, Coach Chris. Kenneth Uwamba's diversity on defense. He's literally guarding a 2-guard and then he switches onto the big. Having that versatility is so key for ENDERUN.
Sabi nga, no, hindi siya yung prototype na big man mo eh. He's now guarding Joshua Dino, one of the veterans here for PCU. Tita. Nakailang ikot yun, no? Medyo nahilo ko dun. But yet, still, he scored on that try.
Pinapakita rin niya yung footwork niya eh, no? Tito for a big his size, impressive footwork on the low post.
Joey Panganiban was there to butter the pass intended for Tita Toscani inside. We have a good matchup here between Kenneth Uwumbo and Tita Toscani. Two agile big men.
And you know, you've seen, I think, the development as well with, you know, our collegiate imports.
Yes.
You can see the level of skill has improved so tremendously over the years.
Hindi na
Of
sila
course.
yung parang puno na nakatayo lang doon, no?
And of course, one of our pioneers, head coach
Yes.
of ENDERUN Colleges
Totoo.
himself. Shout out to Coach Pipo Nondu.
Sila yung nag-blaze ng trail eh.
Oo.
To make more or less the difference on how a foreign student athlete should be.
And yung maganda dito kay Coach Pipo, you know, I was under him for such a long time. Ang galing niya makakonect sa mga players niya. So, obviously doing just as much damage on the coaching field as well.
Meanwhile, Bagatnan tries his hand outside, but Tita Toscani gives it to Joshua Dino. No good on that outside try. Scramble for the loose ball taken by Joey Panganiban. Hans Manase will go all the way.
Beautiful move from Manyasa, switching hands midair.
Hans Manase, one of the underrated players for ENDERUN. Bagatnan, corner three is good. To make it a 4-point game for PCU Dasmariñas. Last 8 seconds remaining. Hans Manase against two defenders. Lipago, give and go is good. 1 second remaining. And that would be it for our first quarter of action. PCU Dasmariñas up 29-27 against the ENDERUN Titans. Babalik po kami matapos ang ilang paalala from our friends.
Little challenging, I can't really hear.
Back here at the Enderun College's gym for the continuing coverage of the Pinoy Liga Big Dance. Coach Risking De La Cruz on board together with Martin Daes. And Martin, paliwanag lang natin, no? PCU was off to a great start. Paano nakahabol itong Enderun Titans? Ano yung mga ginawa nilang tama to close the gap?
Yeah, so I think, PCU and kind of punched them in the mouth early on. They start off with a lot of defensive pressure, but then I think eventually, nung nagka-konting warm-up na, Enderun upping their defensive intensity as well and not succumbing to the pace of PCU.
And I think one of the factors there was the Kenneth Uomba poster.
Oo. Major shift in momentum yun for Enderun eh.
Albert Libago goes toe-to-toe with Tita Tuscane inside, and he will draw the foul and he will earn the trip to the line. Albert Libago, no, as I covered him from the Next Man Cup up to the Collegiate Cup, it's a steady presence inside for Enderun. And hindi mababayaran yung sabihin natin, mga flashy moves.
Oo.
Very basic itong dinadala ni Albert Libago na presence inside for Coach Pipo Nuandu.
And you can see maganda talaga yung touch ni Libago around the rim. And I love the energy that this second group is bringing to the game for Coach Pipo Nuandu.
Isa sa dinadala ni Albert, no, yung nawawalang art of box outing.
Oo. Kumbaga, board man gets paid, no, Coach?
Yes, totoo. As we go back in action, Joshua Dino, Bagatnan again, tries his hand from a three, no good. Kenneth Uomba skies high for the rebound. 2-on-2 break. Sean Manese changes hands on air. And he gets the ball.
Bodies on the floor.
Good hustle there. But PCU recovers it. Gotta credit Sean Manese for that effort.
Oo.
For
Kita
that
mo si Manese,
hustle.
wala siyang takot eh, no?
Nakikipagpalitan ng mukha yan eh. Kahit ano pa yung height mo, as I have covered him in several games ng Enderun, he will go really all the way.
All the way.
Kung ano pa yung height mo.
Oo. Daredevil din si Manese for Enderun Colleges.
9 minutes, 7 seconds remaining. Oh,
Good
erroneous
stop here.
pass there, resulting to a turnover for PCU Dasmariñas. 9 minutes and change remaining here. Second quarter, we're all tied up, 29 apiece. Manese calling play number 1 for Enderun. Gives it to Kenneth Uomba. Malano. Joey Panganiban. Malano frees up for a 3. In and out.
In and out. Pero beautiful set play there from Enderun. A little bit of a misdirection on the top of the key. The flare screen for Malano.
Lloyd Oliva will be called for that foul. Natutuwa lang din ako makita, no? Lloyd Oliva was my former student at LSGH.
Okay.
No, it's more or less a delight of a teacher.
Oo.
No, makita
Come a
yung
long
mga
way.
makita yung mga estudyante mo dati.
of course.
Natutupad na nila yung mga pangarap nila. Yung isang player din na maglalaro mamaya for JRU, Ralph Samontanes, is also my former student.
That's amazing to hear. And it's always a pleasure to see these kids growing up and getting exposure like
Yes.
this, on a bigger stage.
Kudos to Pinoy Liga Cup for setting up the stage for these young guns.
Yes, definitely. Shout out to Boss Benny and Boss Ruby.
Mescariola pops from way beyond. It will be short.
Malamig pa ata tong si Escariola.
Kanina nakapuntos na to, no, nung earlier parts of the first quarter.
Minsan kasi pag nasa bench din for a while, you kinda body, kumbaga lumalamig din.
So yan. Pag natutuyuan ka ng pawis. Christian Malano, strong drive, Magantita Toscani. Malano, block. Turnaround shot is too strong.
Tough task there from Malano going up against Tita Toscani.
Tita Toscani holding the fort there inside for PCU. Substitution here for PCU. Mescariola out. Brandares inside. Maubusan ng oras dito ang Enderun Colleges. They will commit a shot clock violation. 7 minutes 43 seconds remaining. We're still tied at 29 all as we turn it over to our courtside reporter Daphne Lozano for her report.
Thank you so much, Chris. Now, leading into the second quarter, head coach Pipo Nondu reminded his boys to be more aware and accountable in defending their opponents. He also added that as they have the court familiarity advantage at hand, all they have to do is to communicate so that they can execute their plays effectively. The Titans should not let the external noise divide them. So let's see if these reminders will be displayed in the duration of this quarter. That's all for now. Back to you, Chris and Martin.
Thank you very much, Daphne, for that report. There was a foul call there. John Aris Rodrin troops the line for 2 free throws and an opportunity to break this tie, which stands at 29 all with 7 minutes 16 seconds. Rodrin misses on that free throw attempt. Medyo malamig pa coming off the bench.
See here, Rundrun can get going for PCU, and I love that yung PCU parang nile-leverage nila talaga in the half-court set yung 3-point shooting nila. Swinging that ball beautifully on the half-court sets.
Laging yun ang hinahanap nilang option. Pagka-rebound, no offensive rebound, may nakapwesto na sa mga designated areas for the outside shot. As Rodrin drains that free throw to make it 30-29, 7 minutes, 6 seconds remaining. Manese, Joey Panganiban, zigzagging his way. And he will lose the handle on that strong drive to the hoop. Doniel Udal will check back in place of Joey Panganiban. Si Joey Panganiban, no? Scrappy guy, gets the rebound all over the place.
Oo.
Kita mo
Grabe din
kanina yung,
katawan
ano, no,
ni-
yung rebound niya na isang kamay lang, no? Yung
Oo.
kalawit.
And he's such a vital player for Enderun. Kind of like yung heartbeat ng team. And actually, it's funny to see din kasi yun din yung role ni Hans dati.
Totoo.
So it's good to see this a little bit of a passing of a torch in terms of roles.
And speaking of fans, he's back in the ball game right
Oo.
now. Joshua Dino directing the play for PCU. Alvin Reyes gives the screen. Dino has plans and he will go all the way. Can't make the shot. Rodrin, offensive rebound. Turnaround shot is good for John Aris Rodrin.
Great second effort there from Rodrin, showing the touch on that little fadeaway short jumper.
3-point lead now for PCU Dasmariñas, 32-29. John Manese pops from mid-range, too strong. But there was a foul. Let's see the guilty party.
And this
It will go against Joshua Dino.
And this is kind of what I want to see from Enderun. They haven't really gotten their outside shot going. It's been a lot of penetration. I would want them to see spread out the floor just a little bit. Get a little bit more variation in their attacks.
Enderun once again. Jalen Garcia popping out from way beyond no go. Albert Libago contesting the possession. Good hustle there. But the possession will go back to the hands of PCU Dasmariñas. Sinasabi ko kanina, Martin, yung hustle na binibring ni Albert Libago. And masyadong nagmadali doon Joshua Dino.
I think this is what Enderun's doing a great job of. In terms of effort, nandun sila. You know, they're competing, they're right in this ball game. You'd want to see them settle down just a little bit on offense, find their groove a little bit more.
Yung mga ibang shots nila kasi medyo hurried.
Oo.
They must more or less ikot nila yung bola, find the open man.
And yun yung gusto ng PCU eh. As you can see in their defense, they love the pressure and get you rattled. It's gotta be on Coach Pipo's mind to just make sure to stay composed despite all of this pressure.
Good intentions there by Jalen Garcia. But hindi naman masyadong sadya yun, no? Momentum lang nung kamay pumama dun sa batok ni
Inadvertent.
Jefferson Brandares.
Inadvertent for
Yeah. No
Nagkakakilaan
harm
lang,
intended.
Coach.
Medyo ano lang, kamusta lang Brad?
Oo.
Eto, okay naman.
Getting to know lang, getting to know.
Problem is, Enderun now is in the penalty, which will result to 2 free throws for Jefferson Brandares. That's not a good sign for Enderun, as PCU can take it more or less strong to the basket. Doon magkakaroon ng butas ngayon, no, sa depensa ng Enderan. No?
And yeah, it's definitely one of those things. It goes back to settling into the moment. You know, obviously PCU, they want to get you playing at a pace that you're not comfortable with, and this has resulted in a lot of fouls on Enderan's part.
Let's see what's the final ruling of our referees sa regular foul. Kita naman natin yung advantage point, hindi naman talaga sinadya yun eh. Pagka naibaba lang yung kamay, nagkataon, nandun si Brendares o in front, medyo medyo malaki yung lamok yata na nandun. But no harm intended.
Kumbaga nadali lang.
Oo.
And you know, I think that's what's great about being able to review these calls.
Yes.
And take another look, because I think it really goes down to the intent of what the player was trying to do, and obviously no ill intent there.
And Martin, let's give a shout out to our more or less sizable crowd here, our venue, Enderan College's gym. Nandito po ang supporters ng both teams coming over. No, kanina pang umaga yan, yung mga supporters na galing ng Binyan, no, for the UP HD Binyan game.
Showing their school pride,
their school
representing
pride.
each school.
Galing pa ng galing ng Laguna, yung San Pablo College also trooping their way here in Taguig and also in Buenting.
And of course, we invite everyone to watch with us live here
Yes.
in Enderan Colleges.
We still have 2 games for you later. We will have the University of Cebu Webmasters next game against ARU.
Magandang laban yan.
Gandang laban yan kasi papasok na yung mga kaibigan natin yung Cebuano, no?
Oo.
Tingnan natin, dadalo ba yung kanilang esteemed alumnus?
Grabe din yung...
Ang pangalan nun, Junmar Fajardo eh. Kasi anytime daw na pupunta dito, yung UC Webmasters, nandyan si Junmar para sumuporta. Let's see.
Of course, Junmar,
Yun ang kuya nila eh.
possible GOAT yan ng Philippine
Yes.
basketball, of course.
Multiple time most valuable player. And ito na nga, no, the penalty situation of Enderan Colleges being taken advantage of by PCU Dasmariñas.
And of course, gonna give a big shout out to everyone streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm sure marami nanonood din from outside of the Luzon area.
Yes. Ako din, I'm giving a shout out sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon. Lalo-lalo na yung family ko, no? My wife Sandy, my children Nacho and Emilia, and all my students and co-faculty members dun sa UST Senior High School.
Hello po.
Back in action, Albert Libago. There was a foul call. Medyo nagulat doon si Alvin Reyes. Second personal foul by the top gunner of PCU Dasmariñas. Their third team foul with 4 minutes 34 seconds remaining. 20 seconds on the shot clock of Enderan. DJ Howe, who hasn't been a factor here.
See if Kenneth can get going here for Enderan Colleges.
Oh, what a block there. Garcia. Libago right place at the right time, but there was a foul. And sinasabi ko kanina, yung positioning ni Albert Libago, no, the smarts of the game, no, those little things that you can take away. Hindi mo pwedeng ilista doon sa stat sheet.
And si Libago, he's obviously not the most athletic or even the biggest player in the court. Pero ginagamit, like you said, positioning, IQ, yung timing ng bagsak ng bola.
Yung nose for the ball. Eh.
Parang siyang ball magnet eh, no?
Oo, eh. Parang nakikita niya dito, tatagdog ko dito ako pwesto. Actually, na-outbox na siya dun eh.
Oo. And he's just, I think, providing that steady force here for Coach Pipo Nondu. Trying to keep his team in it as his lead balloons to 6.
Enderan Colleges keeping themselves within striking distance. Within 6 points. Kingsley Anaba. Delay of the game warning is being assessed against PCU Dasmariñas. Quite a little confusion there in the sequence to sa kanilang pagsasab.
And mahirap din, Coach, kasi ang lakas din ng drums dito sa venue ngayon. So the energy is electric here. And it's causing sometimes a little bit of confusion just because people can't really hear what's going on.
I also thank the PCU Dasmariñas community, no,
Oo.
for bringing that passion
Oo.
today in our
Ramdam
ball
ko,
game.
coach eh. Gising na
Oo,
gising ako ngayon.
ramdam na ramdam natin yan. Albert Libago goes up for the second free throw, no go. Again, being bothered by that drummers by PCU as Joshua Dino using Andrina's shield. Mescariola against Doniel Ludal. 4 minutes and change remaining. Mescariola driving strong and scoring with the hook and the harm.
Beautiful Pinoy step there from West Carriola.
Alam mo, looking at the physique of Mescariola, I'm reminded of Kevin Durant.
Oo.
Diba?
Tall, lanky.
Slim Reaper.
Oo, Slim Reaper eh.
Diba?
No?
Yung ano siya, yung rip siya.
Oo.
Pero payat.
Oo. And ngayon talaga, coach, in almost every Pinoy hooper's bag, makikita mo yung Pinoy step talaga.
So, and don't look now. PCU has stretched this lead to a 9-point lead with 3 minutes 46 seconds remaining in the second quarter. DJ Howe.
I'd love to see DJ Howe be a little bit more aggressive here for the Titans.
Possession. No go there for Enderan. Empty possession. Kenneth Uumba, after that dunk has been struggling, defense has already adjusted on him. Annaba, second chance is good for Kinsley. Annaba, good presence of mind on that play.
Pure effort there from Annaba, just showing that resiliency on that play.
Makikita mo yung ano niya doon sa isang possession na yun kay Kingsley Annaba, so the balance that he had.
Ito yung mahirap sa PCU, double impact sila. Coming off the bench when you have a player like Annaba filling in for Tita Toscani. Tough task here for Kenneth Uumba.
And those points are more or less bonus for Kingsley Annaba. I can say that more or less Tita Toscani is the more talented FSA, but to get those points from Kingsley Annaba is more or less an achievement actually. Pwede natin
Bonus na
sabihin
bonus
ano yan project player in the process, but he's proving us wrong right now. Kingsley Annaba driving strong,
Footwork
4
there.
straight points for Kingsley Annaba to stretch this lead to an 11-point lead, 42-31. 2 minutes 55 seconds remaining.
Maganda rin yung galaw ni Annaba, coach.
Joey Panganiban kicks it out. Jalen Garcia struggles with his outside shot. Again, Albert Libago with the offensive rebound. Oh, give it
Beautiful
go.
pass.
Anything but the shot there for Jalen Garcia.
Nagulat si Jalen.
Medyo ano na siya, no? Looks frustrated
Oo.
as we enter the 2.5-minute mark at Kingsley Annaba. 6 straight points.
6-0 run.
Yes, 6-0 run alone for Kingsley Annaba, which prompted Coach Pipo Nuwandu to call the panic button. 44-31, PCU Dasmariñas pulling away. We'll be back after this timeout. And we are back here at the Enderun College's gym. We are the Chris and Martin connection, the Coldplay connection
Coldplay
here,
connection, coach.
covering this match. And
Baka may song
suddenly-
request yung audience,
Oo
coach.
nga. Yung mga nanonood sa atin live dyan, no? Baka gusto nyong song request, pwede rin. But you see Martin, umurap lang tayo, no? It's a personal 6-0 run by Kingsley Anaba.
And grabe din yung pinapakita dito ni Kingsley Anaba. Obviously, as you mentioned, kind of a second tier import here for PCU. But narinig ka ata, coach, trying to prove to us that he is not only deserving of his position, but is a key player here for PCU.
Sabi niya, nung project player, hindi. I'm the main guy, coach.
Remember the name now, coach. Kingsley Anaba.
Kingsley Anaba.
And kita mo rin, coach, agile din yung galaw ni Kingsley Anaba.
Iba eh. He has the footwork. He has the soft touch. Christian Malano. Owogba uses the left hand for that follow-up, but he won't make the shot. But he will shoot the line for 2 free throws as he was fouled there, making the shot. They are now staring at the 13-point deficit, 44-31 with 2 minutes and change remaining. Eto, sakit ng ulo. Brandares, mabalik for
And this is
PCU and Tita Toscane. Umalis yung nag 6-0 run na Kingsley Anaba. Babalik yung Tita Toscane.
and then,
Headache for a headache.
and you can see the lineup of PCU. It just runs so deep. Obviously, when you have players like Tito Toscani coming back, checking in for a player who just went on a 6-0 run, it's a fully loaded roster here for the
Also
Dolphins.
here, Bagatnan was already drained couple of threes earlier back in the game. And Tita Toscane against Libago, shaking and baking and making that
Beautiful
underneath
move.
shot.
Polish na si Tito Toscani.
14-point lead now for PCU Dasmariñas, proving doubters wrong.
And this is just a tough task for Kenneth Tuomba. Obviously, Tito Toscani, not only is he sizable, pero may galaw din talaga sa poste.
EJ Howe hoping for a foul there. DJ Howe struggling in this ball game, hasn't been a factor.
And si DJ Howe, I've watched previews of his games. He's the type of player that needs to get going. Kailangan
Yes.
niya ng konting momentum.
Parang diesel engine yan eh.
Oo. So I'd love to see a little bit more aggression from DJ Howe here to get going for the Titans.
Bagatnan, quick pass to Tita, no good, but blocked there by Enderun. DJ Howe starting the break. Malano driving strong against Bagatnan. Libago. 1 minute and change remaining in the first half. Malano. Tough break here for Enderun as Malano will be called for the charge.
A little bit of a push off there from Milano. In my eyes, it was a 50-50, but we have to respect the call of the officials.
Medyo slight na lang, no? Konting nudge ng konti.
Konti lang, nothing too crazy.
Joshua Dino. I've seen this guy play 2 years ago and he has been one of the heart and souls of this team.
Si
Eddie
Dino.
point guard. Good give and go. Tita Toscane. The hoop and the harm. And credit. Nagsimula yun kay Joshua Dino.
And that's exactly what Joshua Dino provides. Obviously, he can shoot it from the outside. But as you mentioned, he provides that steady presence for the PCU Dolphins, being able to facilitate and create his own shot.
You see the familiarity here of Joshua Dino to his teammates. Isang tingin lang eh.
Oo.
Tita Toscane missing on that free throw.
And si Joshua Dino, coach, he actually reminds me of a player who I played against in PCU, si Mike Ayon-Ayon.
Si Mike Ayon-Ayon, yeah.
That steady leading force here for PCU. Kahit yung forma ng nila, medyo similar eh.
Actually, since Joshua Dino can be a best kept secret as he goes for a 3, misses it. Now 16 seconds here. DJ Howe hands the Los Reyes, finish it off for Enderun. But Bagatnan was there for the lead-up pass. quick baskets here for both teams. 3 seconds remaining. Kenneth Uwumpa, 1 second. And he will beat the game clock to finish it strong for ENDERUN Colleges. Let's take a look. It's 50 to 16, a 14-point lead being held by PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins entering to our half. What's next? Can ENDERUN pull it through? Makikita natin sa second half as we take a break after these reminders from our friends.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
It's a 14-point lead being held by PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins, 50-36 against the ENDERUN Titans. Coach Chris King de la Cruz together with Martin Diaz bringing you the action of our third game of our quintuple header for today's big dance action of the Pinoy Liga Cup. Laking lead no kanina, dikit pa to Martin. And sino nga ba no, yung mga responsible na mga players for PCU para hawakan nila itong 14 na puntos na kalamangan into the halftime break.
As you can see here in the highlights being shown, I think a lot of it has been on that inside presence of PCU, primarily led by Kingsley Anaba and Tita Toscani, the twin towers of the Dolphins.
Makikita
Obviously,
din natin no, si Mascariola doing his share. A lanky big man stretch forward for PCU doing damage. And ito yung footwork ni Anaba.
And to your point exactly, you know, it's been a balanced effort from PCU, obviously getting contributions across the board. But then I think the main reason here for this lead ballooning to a 14-point lead has just been their relentlessness in their defense and transition attack.
Kita natin doon, no? Tita Toscani exploiting Albert Libago inside.
Mahirap din talaga na match up to coach si Tita Toscani. Obviously, ENDERUN unable to match the size and the overall presence of Tita on the inside.
And let's see how Coach Pipon Wondo of ENDERUN would try to do some adjustments here to try to flip the script for the ENDERUN College's Titans going into the second half.
And we were just talking about it, Coach Chris, no, at the half na yung ENDERUN Colleges, they are playing great in terms of effort, but you'd love to see just a little bit more calmness in their approach as well as transition defense. As PCU, dinodominate nila yung fast break points.
Talagang pagka nakakuha ng rebound, talagang off the horses kagad itong PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins. Parang kanina no, sa inbound, nandun na kagad, lead off pass kay Bagatnan.
Kahit yung mga set play nila from a full court press break, diretso sila sa atake.
The attack mode will always be there. The attack mindset, which is why they are holding this formidable 14-point lead as we go into the second half of play. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Coach Chris King de la Cruz po. Sumasa inyo kasama si Martin Diaz. We're live here at the ENDERUN College's gym here in Taguig. Bagong lahat, no? Batiin natin ang ating mga kaibigan Kickstart Coffee, LGR Sports, Uratex Foam, Eastern Communications, Smart Sports, Amelie Hotel, mga partners ng Pinoy Liga Cup. Thank you for helping Pinoy Liga making this tournament possible. Sabi mo nga kanina, no? First in the Philippines na magkaroon ng talagang ganitong concept, parang US NCAA type of a tournament.
And just a great platform for all these teams across the board to showcase their talents on a larger stage.
And we're very happy to be an avenue for these players, yung mga hindi nabibigyan lalo ng mga exposure composure to lang DJ Howe.
Oo.
who
Ganda ng
trains
galaw
that,
nun. A little bit of a cold
Yeah,
spell for DJ
yeah.
Howe, right? I'd love to see him get going here. Hopefully that'll heat things up for him moving forward.
Joshua Dino off the pass to Tita Toscane. No go. But Kenneth Wumba losing the handle. Joshua Dino pops up with that one-hander. But follow-up no good for PCU. DJ Howe losing the handle as Joshua Dino continues to shadow him.
Grabe din talaga yung pressure ng PCU, coach. Really not letting up on that intensity on the defensive end.
They own a 12-point lead right now, but they are still relentless on defense. Kenneth Uumba hands it up to Hansel Los Reyes. Uumba sizing up Tita Toscane. Goes to his right. Pulls up. No go. Hands to Los Reyes. Offensive rebound. And ball will be tapped out.
And that's what you don't want to see from Kenneth Wumba. Obviously, 12-point lead. You don't want to play hero ball. Now is not the time.
Na-stuck yung bola sa kanyang kamay, no? Could have been better if the ball was free-flowing.
Oo.
Hands de Los Reyes driving strong. No go with the left hand.
Even though Hans missed that layup, I love the effort that he's been showing throughout this whole game.
It was it from the get-go.
Oo.
Brandares against Hans de Los Reyes. Tita Toscane losing the handle. Albert Libago recovers it for Enderan. Again, another chance for the Titans to trim down this lead. Upa against Tita Toscane. Hans de Los Reyes going left, and this time he makes the shot.
As I was saying, Hans de Los Reyes just providing this consistent and steady aggression for Enderan, and it's paying dividends on that end.
Konting tiyaga lang. Don't look now. The lead is down to 10 points. Bagatnan, no
Uba.
go on that long three.
Uumba skying for that rebound.
And a sneaky player there. That's Brandares stealing the ball from behind, drawing a foul. What a heads-up play there by Brandares, saving the possession for PCU.
And si Brandares and the rest of the PCU players have been looking for that knockout steal the whole game.
Bagatnan was fouled there by Daniel Udal. 7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Joey Panganiban, the scrappy forward for Enderan, set to come in.
Coach Pipo pleading to Joey Panganiban to yes, play with that effort, but also play with a good head on his shoulders.
Unako play there, a quick play for PCU. Quick basket by Aljon Matrono. Back again to a 12-point lead for PCU. Oh, Kenneth Wumba, backdoor play. But he will be fouled in the process and will trip the line for 2 free throws.
Great backdoor play there from the Enderan Colleges. Beautiful pass from Panganiban.
Joey Panganiban heads up on that play. Recognizing the cutting Kenneth Wumba.
And I'm curious to hear from you, Coach. What do you think is this next level for Kenneth Wumba in terms of development?
Well, I think we must develop his left side. Para maging talagang lethal.
Oo.
Yung ano niya, yung maging lethal siya, no? In the way he attacks and he plays the game. No, kasi pag dinala na siya sa kaliwa, wala na eh. And also, yung outside shot niya, he must make it consistently.
Yeah, for sure. Especially because he loves playing downhill. That'll just open up his game even further.
52-41. 11-point lead held by PCU Dasmariñas. Brandares. Offensive foul there by Kingsley Anaba, I think.
I believe it's number 30.
That's Datu Aliadas.
Datu Aladas.
Check in here for the first time.
Great defensive effort there from Panganiban. Again, just getting under his matchup skin. Kumbaga yun yung forte ni Panganiban.
Pag dinikitan mo yan, syempre,
Oh.
may konting ano yan, Netflix skills.
Konting Netflix and chill lang. No,
Yes.
Coach?
Jalen Garcia designated inbounder for Enderun. DJ Howe setting up the play. Kenneth Uwumba inside. Kicking out Albert Libago. Mid-range jumper in and out. Whoa! Miscommunication there as two blue shirts were scrambling for the rebound. But they will retain possession. Joshua Dino. Setting up the play now for PCU.
Beautiful pass there. A little too much sauce on it.
Block there. Joey Panganiban zigzags his way, and he will go all the way, but there was a foul, and probably that's against Dave Bagatnan.
And great effort there from Panganiban, just getting a full head of steam. And of course, I did want to take this opportunity, Coach, to give a shout out to everyone streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, and sa lahat ng mga kababayan namin from Las Vegas, USA.
Wow.
Nag-comment sila sa live stream.
Joey Panganiban with that unusual air ball.
Oo.
Pagod na rin eh, itong bata
Pagod
na
natin
to.
si Panganiban.
Has been giving his all from the get-go.
Short there on the free throw from Panganiban.
Pansin natin talaga, no, Enderun has been bothered by the drummers of PCU with regards to making their free throws all game long.
Parang may takip ata sa side
Parang
natin ng court
natakpan
nila.
Natakpan. Ball possession is retained by Enderun. It's DJ Howe inbounds it. DJ Howe, drive strong. Gives it to Jalen Garcia. Was been struggling all game long. Jalen hesitates. Gives it to Albert Libago, but pass was intercepted by PCU. Mananatili ang bola.
And again, that defense on display from PCU.
1
just
second to
wrecking
create.
havoc.
Yes. 1 second for Enderun to create. Garcia puts it up. And Enderun will commit the shot clock violation. 5 minutes, 52 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Medyo tipid-tipid tayo sa puntos dito. Bumagal ang opensa ng both teams here.
Been a low-scoring effort thus far in the second half.
Abang gives it to
Masyadong excited ata yung pa ni
Kingsley Anaba, getting
Kingsley
too
Anaba on that
excited
end.
there in that sequence. Taking too many steps. Balik ngayon ang bola sa Enderun Colleges. 5.5 minutes remaining here. Third quarter. Can Enderun flip the script? Let's see. Jalen Garcia pops out for a long to end.
and the first wedgie.
First wedgie here today.
Nahihirapan talaga yung Enderun shooting from the outside. And I think that's what Coach Pipo could look into moving forward. Not just developing the shooters, but also recruiting maybe a sharpshooter that can help spread the floor for Enderun.
Actually, I noticed yan ang trabaho ni Donian Udal. But his shooting is off for today.
Narinig ata tayo ni Jalen Garcia, Coach.
Sabi ni Jalen, sandali lang, anong off? Jalen Garcia trims the lead of PCU to just 12 points. 52-44 is our score. And what a basket there. Strong drive by PCU.
Jonathan Damayo throwing the jelly on that layup, Coach.
Ginelli pa eh. Tita Toscane regaining possession for PCU. Morillo setting now the play for PCU Dasmariñas. Mid-range jumper, no go for Mesquiriola. Kingsley Anaba, bad news, committed his 4th personal foul. 4 minutes, 22 seconds remaining still. We're still in the 3rd quarter.
And just a 10-point lead here by the Dolphins. Still a lot of basketball to play left in this ball game.
Pero yun nga, no, 4th personal foul of Kingsley Anaba. Sinong papalit? Tita Toscane.
Grabe, no? What a luxury.
And kita mo
for
ngayon,
the
no,
Dolphins.
shadowing Kenneth Uwumba on the defensive end. Kenneth Uwumba having a long day and turnover to the Enderun. Daphne Lozano will have a chika for us. Daphne, anong chika mo sa amin?
So ayun na nga, Chris and Martin, I joined the huddle of the Enderun Titans during halftime. And Coach Pipo motivated his boys by saying, these guys are playing hard. They are trying to burn our spirit, our confidence. With this, he is pushing them to help each other out and to not allow themselves to be the victim in this game's plotline. They have to go back to their core, act and think like a Titan, and let's see if they'll be able to turn things around into their favor this second half. That's all for now. Back to you, Chris and Martin.
Thank you very much, Daphne Lozano, for that report. Sabi nga doon, no, you take out the confidence of the opposition and you take out the game from them.
Exactly, Coach.
We see there, Adas, no? Yung mga ganong quality minutes, no? You can give those players, best players, a chance to gain confidence.
And you're totally right there, Coach. And I think to Daphne's point, I love the message of Coach Pipo. This is their home court.
Yes.
So, walang maaawa sa inyo dito sa The Big Dance kasi single round elimination lang yun. So, obviously, they have to recognize that and play with a little bit of pride here as it's just one game on the line for them to move on to the next round.
This is just a 10-point lead by PCU with a lots of basketball time remaining. Murillo finding Toscane inside.
What a
Give it
pass
go.
from Murillo.
Good court vision there by Murillo. Finding the cutting Kita Toscane underneath.
Perfect pick and roll execution there from PCU.
Meanwhile, DJ Howe being buttered by 2 blue shirts. DJ Howe can seem to get by here. Really struggling. Isa yun sa factor, Martin, no? Kaya parang wala din yung offense ng Enderun. Disrupt DJ Howe. Disrupt the whole thing for Enderun.
Exactly. DJ Howe is such a vital part of this Enderun offense. Kumbaga kung wala siya sa laro, wala rin yung flow ng Enderun. So, it's good to see here DJ Howe getting these 2 free throws. Hopefully he can get a rhythm in this ball game.
Just making a living here in the ball game, settling for free throw shots as his field goals are not coming yet. Kanina naka-isang jumper siya pero wala. Tapos nun was defended well was Sean Manese, one-hander. And second serving for Sean Manese is good over the outstretched hands of Adas.
Great effort there from Manese. A little bit of a run here for Enderun. 4-point swing.
8-point lead still. Murillo, mid-range is good to make it again a 10-point lead for PCU Das Marinas.
And this is what's so hard about PCU. Ang lalim talaga ng guards nila. Obviously, you have players like Dino leading the way, but when you can get contributions, as you mentioned, from players like Murillo, it really pays dividends in the long run of the game.
Lumabas nga itong si Joshua Dino, but we have here Murillo. Was a good court vision, was soft touch from mid-range, checking in. Parang, let's see on the replay, ano nangyari dun. Let's have a second look here. Let's take a look here at number 15, Murillo. Ayun. Nag-clash yung kanilang direct clash. Wala namang hindi sinasadya.
No ill intent.
Yung momentum lang nila.
Tumama ata sa solar plexus ni Murillo. Mawawala talaga yung hangin mo.
Oo. Sean Manese now nagtitimon para sa Enderun Colleges. Albert Libago finding the cutting Manese inside, but pass was interrupted by PCU, was well read by PCU that time.
Good idea there from Libago.
Albert Libago had good intentions, but the guards of PCU had is a step forward.
Matalino din kasi yung mga guards ng PCU.
Murillo going all the way. Tita Toscane bouncing off sa hita niya. Again, giving the opportunity to Enderan to finish this quarter strong.
Lots of room here for Enderan to chip away at this lead. They're getting stops. They just have to be able to convert, but with mistakes like that, it's gonna be tough here for Coach Piponando and the rest of his team.
Go for small, more or less small games. Like, baba natin sa 5.
Oo. Kahit single digits heading into the fourth would be great here for Enderan.
Albert Libago, too strong on that try. Mesqueriola off the rebound, but he will be fouled.
Again, Enderan getting good looks here, just can't seem to find the bottom of the bucket.
And one more thing, they could have took the advantage of PCU being in the penalty situation with 1 minute 30 seconds remaining here.
Great point there, Coach. With 1 minute and 39, you'd love to see just a tad bit more aggression from Enderan and capitalize on that penalty.
But they're settling for outside jumpers. Just one thing that I cannot understand.
And buong game, hindi naman pumapasok yung tres.
Yes. So might a change in paradigm, a shift in thinking in the context of how they will play it out, given the things that are offered to them at the present.
Oo, Coach.
Murillo, again, directing plays here. Gives it to Bagatnan. Tita Toscane, again, give and go.
Good defense there from Enderan.
Toscane couldn't handle the rock. 1 minute 21 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Still a 10-point lead for PCU, but Murillo contesting the possession. And tough luck here as Sean Manese was called for an offensive foul.
And this is what PCU does. Again, just that defensive pressure and intensity proving to be a little bit too much for Manese on that play.
Those little things that we cannot really tally, no, doon sa mga stat sheet, yung mga ganong sundot.
It just seems like PCU wants it a little bit more right now.
So they have a 10-point lead. More or less 11 minutes and 10 seconds to go of basketball. Then they're still relentless on the defensive end. They create more opportunities to score. And we see you now. 1 minute to go in the third. Oh, miscommunication there.
Rodrin unaware of the shot clock there.
Nakala ni Rodri 12 seconds. Sabi 5 seconds to go.
A little bit of confusion there from Rodrin.
Manese. Velez inside, read by Bagatnan. That was a very well-read play.
Manese telegraphing his pass a little bit there. You don't want to jump up in the air. Show everyone what you're about to do on that pass.
Toscane downstairs against Uwumba. But he will be called for too many steps. Good defense there by Kenneth Uwumba. Standing his ground against Tita Toscane. 29.8 seconds remaining. Hindi ma-break, no, ng Enderan itong 10-point deficit na kanilang hinaharap.
It's been a tough road so far in the second half for Enderan. Every time na nagkakamplementum sila, it's either a costly turnover or a careless mistake. They need to clean things up if they want to get the rest of this 10-point lead back.
Christian Malano, meanwhile, scoring at a turnaround shot from his offhand. 3 seconds remaining. Mescariola, does he know it? And he will lose the handle, and that would be it for the third quarter. It's an 8-point lead by PCU Dasmariñas, 60-52 over the Enderuran Titans. We'll be back for the fourth quarter of action here in the Pinoy Liga Cup, the Big Dance.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
We're back here at the Enderun College's gym. And after 3 quarters, lamang po ang PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins ng 8 puntos, 60-52. Rather, 60-51. According to our officials. We start now the fourth quarter as Joshua Dino comes back here at the ball game. Batiin natin yung mga partners natin again. Kickstart Coffee, LGR, Eurotex Eastern Communications. What a block there by Kingsley Anaba.
What a block from Kingsley Anaba. Seemed to be an open lane for DJ Howe.
Biglang sumulpot yung Kingsley Anaba on the weak side.
Sabi ni Anaba, not in my house.
Kingsley Anaba emphatically erasing that shot. Less than a minute gone by here in the fourth. 60-51 our official count according to our officials. Mid-range jumper won't go for PCU. Chance again for Enderun to cut this lead down. A 9-pointer at that. Another possession here. EJ Howe. Kenneth Uwumba. Giving it to Malano. EJ Howe. Sizing up Joshua Dino. Malano. And
Great move there.
nice move there. Getting the hoop and the horn for Christian Malano.
Malano. Showing that weight room strength on that finish.
Wala nang nagawa yung defender doon. Nung umangat na siya, and he will troop the line for the bonus free throw.
I'm loving this action here from Malano. It seems like some of the other players from Enderun are a little hesitant to attack and look for their shot. So I'm loving this aggressiveness here from Malano.
You see the disparity here in the second quarter. Enderun Titans only scoring 9 points
Dun sila
while
nakawala.
giving up 21 points, giving PCU the separation that they need now moving into the final half.
And again, a bulk of those points coming from a lot of reckless turnovers. So here in this force, I would want to see Enderun clean it up a little bit and control that rock.
PCU now eluding that pressure defense. Rodrin, and he will be called for too many steps again. Can Enderun capitalize on this chance? The
Chance
door is
here.
opening.
The door is
for them.
open, coach. Chances here for Enderun.
8
Let's
minutes,
see what they do
46
here.
seconds remaining. Only a 6-point lead here, separating the two squads. EJ Howe, buttered by Joshua Dino. Joey Panganiban against Kingsley Anaba. Libago inside to Kenneth Uwumba.
Great move there from Kenneth Umba.
And the steal by
Steal from Panganiban. Let's
Enderun. Malano thinking about that three. But second guess on that move, and he will drive to the basket and miss it.
Everything but the finish there from Malano. What a move, but couldn't get it to fall.
Ang kanan niya is the offhand. Kaliwete itong si Christian Malano. Rodrin. And again, the defense of Enderan now stepping up. And we have a timeout for PCU. Unti-unti na pong kumakatok sa pintuan. Ang Enderan College's 60-56 our score. Only a 4-point lead for PCU Dasmariñas. We'll be back after this timeout. And we are back here at the Enderan College's gym. Under 8 minutes remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Enderan Colleges making their own run, trimming the lead down to just 4 points by PCU Dasmariñas.
Here comes Enderan College's coach. Not going silently into the night.
EJ Howe giving it to Christian Malano.
I would love to see them get Kenneth Wumba in the post. He does have a local player on him.
Reyes. Panganiban gets away but misses on that reverse layup.
Na bother si Panganiban sa presence ni
Yung
Anaba.
yung labag pa lang eh.
Oo.
So the footsteps pa lang maano mo na baka butatain ako nito eh. 7 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Kingsley Anaba sizing up Libago. No good on that mid-range try. Uwumba on the open court. Gives it to DJ Howe. Malano corner 3. No go. And still, Enderan can't find their touch from the outside. Ito sinasabi natin kanina pa, no? Probably, Coach Pipo Nuondo can reconsider the game plan to veer away from that ineffective outside shot for today. As Kingsley Anaba scores on the turnaround.
And exactly to your point, Coach. Obviously, the three-point shot not falling for Enderan. They have been successful driving it to the basket. We would want to see a little bit more of that in this fourth quarter.
And we're back to a 6-point lead. DJ Howe, 3-point shot. Still
Ayaw
can't
talaga, Coach.
buy a bucket from way beyond for Enderan. Kumbaga sa ring, no, magamaga na.
Oh.
Bugbog
Bugbog
na
na yung ring. Coach.
Taking that 3. And Kingsley Anaba breaking the hearts of the Enderan Titans. All the while, we thought that Enderan was moving closer. Again, tumanong na naman, balik sa 8.
Laging may response dito, Coach, yung PCU. And again, still can't get it to fall from 3.
Again, an empty possession there by Enderan. Can't really buy a bucket from the distance. And platoon substitution here. Siguro, ibang timplada naman, sabi ni Coach Pipo, baka ito mag-deliver. Jalen Garcia, one of the better outside shooters for Enderan, together with Doniel Udal, checking back in.
Free throw shooting as well here for Enderan, hurting them down the stretch.
Kung susumahin natin, no, kung naipasok ng Enderan lahat ng mga missed free throws nila, this score could have been closer. Albert Libago making the second free throw. Back to a 7-point lead here for PCU Dasmariñas, 64-57. 5 minutes, 40 seconds remaining.
Jalen Garcia a little too excited there on the defensive end.
It's that killer first step for Joshua Dino. Wala nang resort dun si Jalen just to foul Joshua Dino.
And I gotta hand it to the PCU development team here. They develop such good individual players across the board.
Sloppy pass there as Hans Manese. And Luis Reyes skying high for the cleanup job but couldn't get the bucket. But he will trip the line again for 2 free throws.
And ever since kilala ko si Hans, ganito na talaga yung laro niya. Being able to have that explosive jump for the rebound.
Bihira na yung mga players na gano'n yung mga explosive second jump.
Oo.
And he cashes in for the first free throw. So make it 64 to 58. 5 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the final quarter. Hans de los Reyes making 2 out of 2. Kanina nga no, binabati ko yung mga partners natin, Smart Communications, Smart Sports, and Amelie Hotel, Manila. Bagatnan gives it to Reyes. Kingsley Anaba sizing up Albert Libago, and Anaba again owning Albert Libago inside.
What a move there from Anaba, showing again that footwork. Libago daring him to make a move, and Anaba says, here you go.
The bigs of PCU owning the bigs of Enderun. Manese. Oh, what a block. And ball possession will go back to the Enderun Titans, or rather, to the PCU Dolphins.
Looks like we're gonna have a challenge here from Coach Pipo on that out of bounds play.
Let's see on our replay. Sean Manese. Slip pass. Medyo malabo yung angulo pero it seems like it can go either way. Let's see in this replay.
And you're just getting the feeling, Coach, that Enderun's been having to really bleed for their buckets here. A lot of their points and their looks coming from isolation plays.
Seems that from our angle here, it was last touched by Albert Libago. To go either way. Let's see our technical head and our commissioner, Coach Russell Raipon, checking out the replay as Coach Pipo Nwondo availed on that coach's challenge. Binabati natin yung mga nanonood sa atin online. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Again, Coach Chris King de la Cruz bringing you the action together with Martin Diaz and our beautiful courtside reporter Daphne Lozano here at the Enderun College's gym. Abangan po natin University of Cebu Webmasters going up against JRU Heavy Bombers. Itong JRU Heavy Bombers coming into the new NCAA season is considered a dark horse. No? Pero tingnan natin, sabi nga natin dito sa Pinoy Liga, the big dance.
Anything can happen,
Anything
Coach.
can happen. Everybody's on equal footing here.
And yung University of Cebu, palaban din yun, Coach.
Palaban din yan. A fixture here in the Sisafi. As ball will be
Successful
inbounded.
challenge here
Successful
from
challenge
Coach Pipo.
by Coach Pipo.
Great call there from Coach Pipo. Just a 7-point lead here, Coach.
Plenty of basketball time remaining. 4 minutes, 53 seconds remaining. 3 seconds to shoot here.
Odal in as well for some outside shooting. And again,
Turnover.
the careless turnovers, Coach.
Bagatnan couldn't handle it. Tumama sa kanyang pa while dribbling. Again, another door of opportunity for Enderun to slice this lead by PCU. Sabi mo nga kanina, Martin, no, talagang yung baskets ng PCU, talagang rather ng Enderun, talagang pinaghihirapan na parang dinudugo talaga sila just to get a single bucket.
Exactly, coach. You just feel that ENDERUN, kumbaga, wala pa yung flow nila on offense. While PCU, on the other hand, has just been dictating the pace the whole game.
And look now, PCU has 4 team fouls. Maybe they can go strong to the basket and fish for those fouls. Jalen Garcia again, empty possession on that outside shot try. Couldn't get a bucket from distance.
Ayaw talaga, coach. 2-3 defense here from ENDERUN Colleges.
Bagatnan calling out the play. Reyes. Mascariola. Meanwhile, has all day to shoot from the corner.
And that's been the story of this game, coach. Every single time ENDERUN trying to mount a comeback, lagi na lang may sagot yung PCU.
Don't look now, it's a 10-point lead for PCU Dasmariñas, 69 to 59. Jalen Garcia smothered there underneath.
And that's what we want to see, coach, from the Titans. Again, they are in the penalty. So they need to be able to capitalize on that and stay aggressive attacking the rim. Actually, coach, one thing that I'd want to see, as I mentioned a while ago, is that Kenneth Owamba has a local player defending him. I would love to see more touches to him at the post.
Kenneth Owamba must realize that mismatch. They only have 3 minutes 44 seconds to make a comeback.
Lots of
They
time
should
left,
do
coach.
it now.
They should.
Jalen. Second free throw. It's good.
Maganda yung release ni Jalen Garcia.
Rodrin setting up the offense.
Again, a 2-3 zone here for ENDERUN.
Bagatnan, the point forward now.
We gotta watch out for the corner.
Big lineup here. Bagatnan from the logo. And Coach Pipo Nuwando has seen enough. We have a timeout. 11-point lead for PCU Dasmariñas, 72 to 61. We'll be back. And we're back here at the ENDERUN College's gym. An 11-point imposing lead for the PCU Dasmariñas Dolphins with that backbreaker of the 3 from way beyond McKinley Hill from
Galing High Street pa ata yan,
High
coach.
Street, from the logo from Bagatnan.
And again, the guard play of PCU just on full display here, showing the range, showing the mid-range, all 3 levels.
Actually, PCU now is parading a tall lineup. Wala yung mga small guards nila, Joshua Dino. Ang baling nagtitimon sa kanila is Bagatnan. Sa point forward at that.
Then it just speaks volumes to the development of these PCU players. Obviously, players like Brandares and Bagatnan who can play both ends so well at such a high level.
Jalen Garcia calmly sinks the first free throw to make it a 10-point lead. Second free throw is good.
It's gonna be the last push here for head coach Pipo Nuwando and the Titans.
Back to a single-digit lead here for PCU Dasmariñas. Bagatnan, Kingsley Anaba against DJ Howe. Orodrin against Libago. Mismatch there.
Still working the 2-3 zone here for the ENDERUN.
Bagatnan again from way beyond. No go this time. Bagat again.
Rebound there for
Hustle
PCU.
play there. Offensive rebound. Additional possession here. Three-pointer here. And Etuumba skying high for the rebound.
Here comes Kenneth.
Want to go away, but again, would lose the handle.
And that's the dangers of having your big man initiate the offense on the break. Kenneth Umba a little reckless.
2.5 minutes remaining here in the final quarter. Bagatnan, thought of a three. Rodrin, back to Bagatnan. Spin move. Kingsley Anaba, 3-point shot, no go. Namatay yung mga butingi dun sa board.
Oo.
Panganiban with a 3-point play opportunity on the coast-to-coast move.
Panganiban trying to will his team back into this ball game.
Back to a 7-point lead. Tangan-tangan itong PCU Dasmariñas.
So far, that 2-3 zone paying dividends for the Enderun colleges, but they need to secure the rebounds.
Maybe good time to bring back Josh Wadinho or Murillo on the side of PCU Dasmariñas. But I think
Medyo
they will
nawawala
be-
din yung flow ng
Yeah.
offense ng PCU dito, coach.
Because Enderan has been employing a press defense. We're entering into the last 2-minute mark. 6-point lead here by PCU Dasmariñas. Reyes. Brandares driving against DJ Howe. Nothing there. And tough break here for Enderan as
Again.
Kenneth Uwamba couldn't handle the rock. Kung malas ka talaga.
Oh, coach. Yung breaks of the game ng Enderun just not falling on their lap here.
And on cue, Joshua Dino and Tita Toscane coming back here. Last
the
1
good
minute,
news-
45 seconds.
Good news here for Enderun is they're able to get stops. They just need to secure that basketball.
Bagatnan, strong move, no goal. But it will go the way of Enderan. Last push here, the last 1 minute and 38 seconds remaining.
Just a 6-point lead, coach. Anything can happen. Again, a little bit of momentum here for Enderun.
Should take advantage of the penalty situation of a PCU. DJ Howe gives it to Jalen Garcia. DJ Howe. Daniel Odal for 3 still. But Odal recovers and second chance opportunity. Jalen Garcia driving strong.
Beautiful pass from
Albert
Garcia.
Yes, for Albert Libago.
And again, I love what Libago's been doing here for Enderun. Pressure here applied for Enderun. A steal!
DJ Howe goes all the way, and don't look now. It's a 2-point game for Enderun Colleges with 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining. 72-70. We have a timeout by PCU Dasmariñas. What a ball game we have here. First 3 games going down the wire here in the Pinoy Liga Cup. The big dance.
Grabe talaga, coach. And that is a product of the format of the big dance. Just every game has so much weight, coach.
This is what the big dance is.
Grabe.
Equal opportunity for everyone. Anyone can beat anyone. Let's see here.
Beautiful move here and dish from Jalen
Unselfish
Garcia.
move by Jalen Garcia, dropping that pass to Albert Libago, and the
Here comes
defensive
DJ
stop
Howe.
by DJ Howe going all the way.
And medyo
To make
nagkaka-rhythm na dito
yes.
yung Enderun, coach.
Make it just a 2-point game. Sabi ko sa'yo, di ba? Kanina pa natin pinag-uusapan. Drive strong to the basket. Because PCU will hesitate on the defensive end because they are in the penalty.
Oo.
Let's see what adjustments
See.
can the coaching staff of the PCU Dasmariñas team will try to employ to hold off this run. PCU being rattled here in the last possession. 1 minute and change. Exactly 63 seconds remaining. Joshua Dino.
Enderun with a full court press.
Oh,
Great
Oh.
defense there from Enderun.
Circle shot there.
Here
but
comes Kenneth Wumba.
will go all the way
Jammer from Kenneth
to tie up
Wumba.
the game at 72 all with 51 seconds remaining.
We've got a ball game, coach.
We have a ball game. Kapit lang po sa mga nanonood online. Joshua Dino,
Here comes
Rodrin against Joey
Another
Panganiban.
steal
Joey
from
Panganiban.
Enderun.
Jalen Garcia, and he will be fouled going for that layup.
Panganiban
My
and Jalen
God.
Garcia
What a sequence here.
willing their team back into this ball game. Enderun
What a
Colleges
sequence here for Enderun Colleges.
with all the momentum. Let's see what they do here.
Let's see here. Kenneth Wumba with that slammer jammer.
Kenneth Wumba taking the elevator all the way to the top.
Jalen Garcia calmly sinking the 2 free throws.
I believe, coach, this is the first lead of Enderun since the first quarter. What a comeback from Enderun.
74 to 72. Tita Toscane being rattled by the defense of Enderun. Reyes for 3. No go. And
What a ball game.
when everything seems to be lost, Enderun found a way to resurrect itself from the doldrums. My
And
God,
Coach,
what a game.
This is exactly what we were talking about. The big dance creates this sense of urgency in each team. If you're not familiar, you're just checking in, the big dance format is one game. One game to move on or get eliminated, and Enderun just gaining enough momentum towards the end of this ball game.
And it's the first time that we have this kind of tournament in the Philippines. And the games are just electric. Kanina din, oh, ang ating first game going down the wire. University of Perpetual Help Binyan scoring an upset against the 8th-seeded CEU Scorpions. While in the second game, the San Pablo Ravens, though losing against Guangming, forcing Guangming into overtime.
Grabe din yung laban ng coach.
And now, in the last 1 minute, Enderun willing itself back here to take the lead. 18.5 seconds remaining.
It's gonna be a turnover here from Libago. Seems like there's a little bit of confusion on the play here. It's gonna be PCU, a baseline inbound. What a ball game, coach.
I'm speechless, Martin. Let's see what the officials are up to.
Seems like Coach Pipo here complaining about something to the officials. Seems like there was a confusion on the timeout.
Timeout was called by the PCU Dasmariñas. Malaki-laki ding oras yung nabawas, no? More or less mga around 3 seconds left. Bawas 15.9 seconds.
And a golden opportunity here for PCU. Let's see what they drop here on the baseline inbound. But coach, again, DJ Howe kind of absent early on in this game, but coming up big.
Waking up at the right time
Oo.
for Enderun. Producing baskets, producing those defensive stops, which were valuable to will his team back.
But such a key player here for Enderun. Jalen Garcia and Panganiban just coming up big on the effort side of things.
Of those 3 underrated players
Oo.
for Coach Pipo Nwondo.
Just like that, we have a ball game, folks.
We have a ball game. 15.9 seconds remaining here.
Again, we invite everyone to watch with us live. The energy is electric in Enderun Colleges.
Our next game, the University of Cebu Webmasters against the JRU Heavy Bombers. Quite a matchup there. But let's see. In the last 15.9 seconds here of this game, PCU on the offensive. It's a tie or a win here.
It seems like ENDERUN switching back to a man-to-man defensive scheme. Three-point shot
Bagatnan.
here from Bagatnan. Airball.
Overshoots it. And
Panganiban with a breakaway layup.
will break away.
And he slams
Take
it.
home the win.
Panganiban.
6 seconds remaining. That's only the first team foul for the ENDERUN Titans.
What a
Rather-
development here. Panganiban with a steal and slam.
That's
Oh my
the cherry
goodness.
on top. Joey Panganiban
Siya talaga yung
sealing the-
X-factor dito,
Yes,
coach.
sealing the ball game. It's a late substitution towards the end
Oo.
game. When all seems to be lost, sila nila Jalen Garcia pumasok.
Si
Did
Panganiban.
wonders for Coach Pipo Nwandu.
Parang siya yung definition ng puso eh, ano, coach? And who knew may hops din pala tong
Yes.
Panganiban.
Stuffing that last basket. Reyes and Albert Libago quickly fouls it.
They have to be careful here and not foul in the act of shooting.
Yes. One thing that Coach Pipo Nwandu can tell his boys is don't foul a shooter taking the three-point shot.
It seems like they're gonna use their fouls to give here, but they need to be careful.
Bagatnan, three-point shot is off. And what a game it was. ENDERUN College resurrecting at the right time to escape with a 76-72 win.
What a comeback. ENDERUN College throughout this whole game looking a little flat-footed, but right in the nick of time, making a Cinderella comeback. Coach, we were blessed by the basketball gods today.
The basketball gods are good to us today in the Pinoy Liga, the big dance. Let's see the highlights of this game brought to us by Ruerat Expo and Albert Libago, one of the X factors,
Oh.
never giving up.
Providing that steady presence here for ENDERUN. And of course,
Kenneth Wumba,
Kenneth Womba.
monster performance.
Kumbaga yung rhythm niya right at the right time, just at the end of that fourth quarter.
And
Coming up big here.
also, shout out to PCU Dasmariñas.
Definitely. A great effort throughout the whole game. Kahit sila, nagulat din sila sa ending na yun.
Kingsley Anaba providing the leadership for the PCU Dasmariñas team coming up short. Ito yung lesson of basketball is played for 40 games, 40 minutes rather.
Cannot stop playing,
PCU
coach.
Dasmariñas was awesome for around 38 minutes until
That last
those
three.
defensive stops from DJ Howe, those baskets from Jalen Garcia came in the last 2 minutes. And what
Kumbaga,
a
coach,
comeback here.
yung malas na pinapag-usapan natin early on in the fourth, pumunta talaga sa ENDERUN in that last 3 minutes.
What a ball game that we have. This is what the Pinoy Liga big dance is.
And again, big shout out to all the organizers, Commissioner, Big Boss, Benny, and Ma'am Ruby for setting up such an electrifying tournament here for the top collegiate and favorite collegiate teams here in the Philippines.
We have also to give a shout out to our Commissioner Russell Raipon, was at the helm of our technical committee, and we're waiting for our best player of the ball game, and he is now with our Daphne Lozano. Daphne, kamusta ang ating best player of the ball game?
Thank you so much, Chris. I am now beside our best player of the game from the ENDERUN Titans, Kenneth Wumba, with a double-double performance of 10 points, 10 rebounds, 1 block, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Congratulations, Kenneth, on your major plot twist win for this match. So you gave us an exciting match, and we can't deny that. So the energy and the intensity was always there. So how does it feel like getting the win, especially it's in your home court?
I feel good. But we almost lose on the end, but we never give up because we do extra defense. We stay focused, we execute very well the play. I'm very proud of me and my teammates and the coach system also.
You guys really did great, and now I'm giving you the opportunity to greet and thank anyone that you like.
I greet my teammate, my coach, the community Pinoliga, the community ENDERUN.
Thank you so much, Kenneth, and congratulations once again. That is our best player of the game. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Daphne Lozano, with our best player of the ball game, Kenneth Wumba. Monster performance here with 10 points and 10 rebounds and 3 assists. And again, we're wrapping up this baby, 76-72. Our final score. What a ball game that we have.
Totoo, grabe yun.
Our next game, the JRU Heavy Bombers against the University of Cebu Webmasters. On behalf of production team of the Pinoy Liga Cup, this has been Coach Chris King de la Cruz together with Martin Diaz and Daphne Lozano at the sidelines. We'll be back after a short while. Thank you, Coach.